Hey everybody, here we are with another Klingon ship and a few more Klingons to show with it. This is the VOR'CHAA class, and this is not a model kit. This is the toy that came out in the 90s by Playmates, completely repainted by moi, and kind of a pattern that I liked, that I wanted. I got in there and I did some detail work. Did some panel things, did some details. I got Gowron there to like envy the ship because he'd like it. And we're introducing a figure I haven't shown before now, which is my custom Worf. Worf has the batleth and a custom base and some detailed pieces. I had to order him a sash there because the figure didn't come with it, but it's just not Worf without that sash. So anyway, so I've got Worf in there. Definitely got some next generation era stuff, activities going on here, Klingon activities. And got the bird of prey in there for scale. This guy has been in almost every other Klingon videos, but this time it's about in scale with the ship. I'm going to show you something else cool. Is I've got my ultraviolet lighting system. You know, shine an ultraviolet light on it, and the lights work. And we got all kinds of lights and stuff in there. Yeah. Now the cool thing about this model toy, it's a toy. So yeah, you hear that in the background, the firing and everything. Look at that. Isn't that cool? We got some hot lights on it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one because I wanted it to visually look good with my Katinga class ship and my bird of prey, my big bird of prey. So I did a color scheme similar to that. You can see some of the patterning in it. I did some red feathering. I hand painted the Klingon letters, which are so-so, they're okay. I did do a little Klingon emblem on the side. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I did a Klingon emblem on the side of the engine. I just thought it just looks kind of cool to see the Klingon emblem there. And we'll do something cool here. Let's... Yeah, see, it's got the buttons. This is the old toy from the 90s. The only lights that work on it are actually the engine lights. Nothing else does. These look like they're working lights, but they aren't. You can see it's dark. They don't light up. It's weird how they made them clear pieces. They made them red. And I'm like, no, we're not going with red. We're not going with red. We're going to do something a little bit different. Let me see if I can get this bad boy. We're going to move him out of the way. Going to make sure that Gowron's out of the way. And Mr. Worf's a little bit out of the way. I'm going to tip him up so you can see the bottom side. Yeah, there you go. You can pull this makeshift stand out. There we go. This is what I'm really proud of. Look at that. Painted all that detail. Got in there and just had more fun than a body's worth. You get a couple of colors. I don't remember. I think my base color was, believe it or not, this sort of intermediate green between these, the yellowish green one. And then I came back in. This is a gray green that I used on my Katinga class ship. And I just painted where I wanted colors, you know, and went from there. And I made a temporary base right there that it goes almost into the speaker. It's very tricky. And I left one screw because it is a toy and I might need to take parts of it apart later. But check that out, man. The head end, the patterning on that. There's lights, beacons, you know, things like that. And I love the black and red Klingon emblem. There's just something very just badass and official about it. All right, let's turn it around so you can see the top arrangement. Now I did some things color-wise, like this color that's on the back end of that engine there, That's the same as on my Katinga class. So I thought that kind of brought them together. And we've got the same thing, hand-painted emblems and Klingon lettering there. And just, you know, a lot of fun with it. Just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. These things, Klingon ships are so fun. Because they're a right brain exercise for an artist. Got windows. I'll set it back where I can kind of, oh, we'll look at the back end. Let's check this bad boy out. Yeah, check this out now. It's got cargo doors, you know, cargo doors, I guess that would be a torpedo tube launch. Do my ultraviolet light trick with the lighting. You see all the lights on it. Yeah, look at that, look at that. You can see all the lights, the engines. You come around and see. There's always going to be lights somewhere, you know, hot lights somewhere on it. See, this is my little ultraviolet flashlight. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a little scan. I love Klingon music too. I was like, yeah, look at that. Windows. Yeah. So this is the toy, not the model. I mean, I didn't actually build it, but let's face it, the model that's out there is not a hard build. And this one's actually just a smidgen larger. And I kind of like that. The model kit is, and I wasn't going to use the decals or anything. The model kit is a little smaller and a little more frustrating. I'll get Gowron in there. And let's bring Worf out. We'll look at him a little bit better. Yeah, that's my custom Worf. I repainted the face. Took his head off, repainted all the armor. Made him a gun holster, even though he doesn't have a gun. I wanted to get the gun with the longer stock, but I haven't been able to find one yet. And I made him got him a little chain in there for that. Hand painted the gauntlets. I ordered this piece, again, I ordered that from eBay and got a wonderful sash for him. It's just not Worf without that particular sash, you know, and the figure didn't have it. Yet the sash fits on it perfectly, and I was like, wow, what a wonderful bonus. And Worf with the batleth. You got to have a batleth with Worf, you know. So, yeah, he's got a little emblem on the side of his sleeve there. And we're going to come back and we're going to put him with Gowron, since they did end up dueling ultimately with the ship in the background. So this is my, for now, the last Klingon video I may do for a bit. I love the Klingon stuff. If something comes along that steals the show and I have to do more Klingons, I'll do it. I really would like to do Kang and an old TV show ship. That would be fun. Kor is out there. I might get Kor if I can't get Kang. Kang's my favorite all-time Klingon from the TV show, the Day of the Dove episode. I love Kang. Kang with that voice. He did Mr. Freeze on the animated Batman, you know, so you can't forget that voice. Anyway, but then again, you can't forget Worf either. Worf rocks. He's probably the favorite Klingon ever. So that's it for my Klingons for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed them. We'll come back when there's reason. And my VOR'CHAA class, if I get any other classes, we'll do it. Like, subscribe, comment. Talk to you later.